Welcome to ENN. I'm Megan.
And I'm CJ. And we have a very special segment for you.
Ow! Save it for the wrestling match with Kaylee and Zach.
Right, Kaylee and Zach wrestling.
My name is Kathleen Green, and I'm a sophomore.
My name is Dimitri Washington. I'm a junior.
My name is Chris Wilson. I'm a senior on the wrestling team.
So, can you explain to us what a weight class is?
By weight, so there's like 105, 112, and it goes up.
It's a distance between like 10 pounds each.
Is that how you guys are categorized?
Yes.
So basically, a weight class is like there's a scale of weights, and then depending on what your weight is, you get put in a certain class.
Okay. And what weight class are you in?
And 182 and 195.
105.
145.
Do you have a favorite move?
The grapevine.
What's that?
It's hard to explain. It's where you get your legs under theirs and then squeeze by holding their head.
I like doing throws a lot.
Can you explain that?
It's like there's multiple ways to do a throw. So my favorite one is a hip toss. So you just grab around the waist and then you just toss them.
The sweep single.
And what's that?
It's basically a single leg, but instead of you grabbing it and just picking it up, you sweep around to the side and pick it up. Just work from there.
Did you get injured from wrestling?
Yes.
What happened?
My arm got dislocated behind my head. I got cranked too far.
Is wrestling something you'll do after high school, or is it just a high school thing?
Something I'll do after high school.
Are you going to go to college for wrestling?
Yes.
What's your record?
28-0.
How many girl wrestlers are there on the team?
There's 4.
And do you hold the highest rank?
Yes.
So you've never lost a match?
Not this year.
How do you feel about that?
Excited. I'm trying to I'm trying to get wrestler of the year.
Good. And do you plan on taking wrestling like after high school, or is it just a high school thing?
I'm not sure. I'm more focused on judo, so I want to do judo in college and then maybe go to the Olympics for it.
What do you look forward to next season?
Next season, I just look to having a better record. Definitely try going to state since my senior year and just go all out.
Mama, hey son, at it again.
Hey Megan, do you know any Latin?
It's a dead language, no.
Well, it's going to be brought back to life by Jordan
And
Haley.
What is JCL and what does it stand for?
It stands for Junior Classical League, and it is called informally the Latin Club, but it also covers all things Greek as well. So classical just refers to classical Latin and Greek, language, grammar, vocabulary, but also culture, history, and mythology.
Oh wow. Who can join Latin Club?
Basically, it's open to anybody, even if you're not currently in a Latin class. If you are in a Latin class, you can. If you're planning on taking one in the future, you can. If you just have an interest in all things classical, you can still join.
That's awesome. What do you do in your meetings at JCL?
Basically, we're preparing for our competitions. Our competitions, we generally have 3 or 4 a year, all the way up to the state level. Students take tests, multiple choice tests on different topics, their choice, vocabulary, derivatives, grammar, reading, history, mythology, all of those things. And then we also have other competitions like art. There are about 15 different categories. Costume. And at the state level, we have even more options. We have Curtamen, which is basically a Latin quiz bowl, and Olympica, which is throwing javelins made out of pool noodles and things like that.
That's awesome.
All right, hi, my name is Mrs. Tilden, and I'm the Latin teacher here at Northeast High School, and I'm also the JCL sponsor. Also with me are our 2 co-presidents this year, Jenna DeLeon and Brennan Hildebrand.
Hi, I'm Jordan Thompson, and I'm here with Jenna and Brennan, and we're going to be doing an interview for JCL. So this is the first question. What happens at club meetings at JCL?
We usually do kind of like group study sessions that are both very relaxed and serious at the same time. We tell lots of jokes, but we also have fun while we do it. And we also learn.
What do you learn about?
It really just depends on the day. Sometimes we do Roman myths, sometimes we do Roman culture, sometimes we do...
Brennan, how do you feel as a co-president, and what do you do?
Well, as a co-president, I feel it's a great chemistry between the 2 of us, since each of us complements each other in terms of leadership style. For me, I am more of the disciplined one in the group. I act to make sure everyone is doing what they need to during the meetings, and when things need to get done, they get done.
Tough guy. All right. Jenna, what do you think?
I'm more of the person that kind of makes everything fun and makes sure everyone gets along.
That sounds so good. I would love to be in that club. What's the atmosphere of the club?
It's very chill and relaxed, like before and after, but like during actual competitions, it's very competitive and very serious.
Ooh, I like that answer. What about you, Brennan?
I can agree. During the meetings, we're all friends. We all sit around, have a good time while still doing what we need to. But at competition, it can get pretty intense and aggressive.
So what have you learned getting into JCL, and how have you changed as a person?
I've become more talkative and more confident in myself and my abilities.
That makes it a very nice club. You've opened yourself. Latin has made you become an open person. That's awesome. What about you, Brennan?
For me, I've more or less just become more knowledgeable. As a person, I haven't much changed. However, I have learned many new things and have met many people that know plenty of things that I would like to know.
I think everyone should join JCL with that. And for the last question, I ask, what is your favorite memory of JCL?
My favorite memory would have to be state competition last year. We participated in the chariot race.
Oh.
And
tell me.
Let's see, it took about 3 weeks. My dad and a friend of mine, Tom, we worked on building a chariot out of plywood. And it was a pain to do, but overall it was a nice project. And of course, when we get to competition, we have 1 rider and 4 pullers. Wow. The 4 pullers have to take the chariot and they run 100 meters with the person in the back.
Track and JCL at the same time.
Exactly. The only issue was that the 4-bar, the thing that held the runners to the rider, snapped. So the chariot stopped and the runners kept going.
Oh.
And being one of the runners, it was actually quite hilarious.
How long before you realized that it was snapped?
Second lap.
Oh. What about you, Jenna?
Probably the spirit competitions at state. I don't know, it's just so much fun being able to yell your heart out and losing your voice with all the people you care about in JCL. And then that feeling of when you get second place, it's just great.
Putting on your war paint. JCL. That's awesome. Well, I really thank you guys for being here, and that's the interview for JCL. I'm out.
This was done by Lily Joyner, who graduated last year. This is a Pollyann reference. This is for Stephanie. She was also done by Lily Joyner. You can see the pomegranate, which is her fruit. You see some Latin here and the flowers. This is the Olympic rings done by Jessica Sheets using hot glue and melted crowns. This is Cerebus next to Homo. The different colors represent different parts of Rome. This was done by Anna Sheets. I hope you enjoyed. Come to JCL on Fridays. Bye.
I have a fun fact. Did you know that in barcodes, they don't actually look at the black strips, they look at the white ones?
Anyways, let's go check out more fun facts.
With the molars.
Did you know that May 29th is National Pillow on Fridge Day?
May 29th?
Did you know that it's impossible to hum with your nose closed?
Come on, Anton, I'm over here trying to read, dude. I'm sorry, it's just a catchy song. Dude, plug your nose and you can't hum. Did you know that grammar pedantry is the uncontrollable urge to correct bad grammar? Anton. Yeah, I was wondering if I could party. Bad grammar. Sorry, your grammar is way better than mine. Oh, Anton. Okay, well, there are people in this world that... Ah!
Okay, so these are actually not what robots even closely resemble, so let's go check out robotics.
My name is Mason and I do the after-school TSA program. You would be with a whole bunch of other group of students that are also very exceptional. They do great things, and Mr. Dewey, he's very nurturing basically, but also allows you to figure out your flaws. He'll help you, but then he'll also let you figure it out on your own.
Hi, I'm Cole. I am a programmer for the NEHS robotics team. I'm also a driver. I'm in the TSA robotics team. What TSA has helped me do is it's helped me come out of my shell a little bit. With all the people that are in TSA, it's all of my friends just made me speak out a little more, I guess. It's a really big challenge for me, especially because I'm not a very outspoken person. I'm very quiet, I'm very in shell. But TSA to me is very important because I really want to be an engineer whenever I grow up, and programming wise, I really want to do that sort of thing.
So Technology Student Association, or TSA, is a student-run group that goes out and competes at 3 different levels: regional, state, and a national level, in competitions dealing with technology. There's robotics, there is also debates, anything that you can deal with technology that includes small builds, large builds, you can find it in TSA. I also have a robotics team that competes in 2 different levels. We have Vex Robotics, where the teams will go out and they'll test their design and engineering skills to build a robot to complete a certain task. This year they have to toss cubes and stars over a fence onto the other side to score points for their team, while competing against other robots tossing them back over on their side. And we go out and we compete against many schools throughout Central Tennessee and throughout the state, with the hope of going to the national tournament in Kentucky, where it's on a global scale. The students work every day after school. They come in, they have to collaborate, they have to keep a journal, and they have to continue to hone their robotic skills that they've gained in middle school and are continuing to grow here as they build the best spot for the situation. On my end, what I like to do is the programming side. They get their robot built, and I show them some programming techniques to ease their programming, their programs to make them more fluent for their robots. Overall, it gives the students a chance to really work with the engineering design process. They have a chance to get their hands in a different environment, work with different materials, put together a robot to do a certain task while going through that refined process of, okay, this is working, this is not, what can we do to fix it and make it better? And the robots that you're seeing today have gone through 3 or 4 revisions thus far.
It's MG time. Keep the peace. Enforce the law. Justice must be served.
That's all for ENN.